Welcome back, everybody, to the second segment of Bowl Game Radio on the San Diego Bowl Game Media Network and the mighty 1090. And we want to remind you that Bowl Game Radio is brought to you in part by National University. Accommodate your busy schedule, your life, your university, National University, and San Diego County Credit Union. It's not big bank banking, it's better.
And don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter using @HolidayBowlGame or @Poinsettia Bowl, and we're now on Instagram. Look for us at SD Bowl Games. And you can also listen to interviews and segments from Bowl Game Radio on YouTube. Simply go to our websites, holidaybowl.com and poinsettiabowl.com.
Also, a reminder that the Tilted Kilt is the official football viewing partner of the Holiday Bowl, the National University Holiday Bowl, and the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl. Stop by every Saturday during football season to check out all the college football action. The Tilted Kilt experience is a one-of-a-kind experience. You will always leave in a better mood when you arrived.
And remind our listeners, the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl, Thursday, December 26th, 6:30 p.m. kickoff. Go to poinsettiabowl.com. And the National University Holiday Bowl, Monday, December 30th, 7:15 p.m. kickoff. Go to holidaybowl.com.
And you know what, Bruce? It is Thanksgiving week.
It is.
And we like to extend our thanks to our volunteers because we are run by our volunteers.
And we can't do what we do without this core of very dedicated volunteers, our redcoats, who help us do what we do year in and year out. And we have one of our volunteers on the line with us right now, Larry Baber, a member of our board of directors. Larry, thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
Now, Larry, you have been, and we talk about this a lot, there are a lot of people who help the staff do what they do. We have 120 of our committee redcoats. We have 30 members of our board. We have our red shirts, which is 25 to 30 young people. We have life directors, life committee, literally hundreds of people.
Hundreds more on top of that who don't wear a red coat or a red shirt.
Larry, how long have you been one of our redcoats, and how did you get started?
It's been over 25 years. I don't remember exactly when, but well over that, maybe closer to 30.
Now, you're our team selection. You're on our team selection committee. You know a lot about college football, but you've done other things with the Bowl. You've served in the hospitality suites, and what else have you volunteered for?
Well, I started out working with the bike tour. Way back when we had a bike tour. And that's what John Reed got me involved in initially. I would actually bring my
John
wife
Reed, John Reed, our executive director, who was the executive director between 1980 and 2000.
Correct. And my wife and kids and I would come down to your old offices, and we'd work on that, sending out the bids and filling out the applications for the bike tour. And that's when I got started. And then, like you said, Bruce, I morphed over to the hospitality committee and hosted a team at our Holiday Bowl for 10 years in a row. I enjoyed that so much, getting to meet the families and friends from the athletic department of these teams that had come in here, getting to show off our town. I love San Diego. I was born and raised here, so do everything I can to promote it.
What brings you back year after year? Is it the relationships? Is it San Diego? Why do you do this?
Well, like you said, I love college football. I grew up doing that. My dad brainwashed me into that many, many years ago. I was his channel changer. That was before we had the little ones. I'd jump up and change the channel during the games when they would move on Saturdays.
That's right. For the young people listening out there, they didn't always have remotes. You had to literally get up and turn the channels, right, Larry?
That was it.
Really?
I was designated. Yes, Mark. Go ahead.
It was black and white TV, too, by the way.
No way.
Yeah.
I know, Mark. Your grandma told you about it, right?
That's right, exactly.
Yeah. But so I got to enjoy college football, and I'm an accountant, and I was doing John Reed's personal tax return and said, gee, do you need any help out there? Well, finally he says, yeah, okay, we'll use you. And I got involved and have thoroughly enjoyed it. One of the things that made me come back early on was that John and all of the staff there, and you included, Bruce, would thank me when we did something. You made it a point to say thank you. You know, when you live in a community, you help in all kinds of different ways. But I was very impressed because I never did anything without getting a thanks.
Now, Larry, you have obviously made some great relationships with coaches and athletic departments all around the country, really. Can you give us one example of a relationship that you have maybe with a coach that you find to be really special and something that you cherish?
Well, I hosted the fellows at Colorado State 3 years and got to know Sonny and his family, some of the coaches there, and they have been. I am always welcome back to Colorado State. Even many of those have moved on, but there's still some people there. Another one, interestingly, is a coach that played San Diego State here earlier in the year, a fellow by the name of Dino Babers. Dino was the offensive coordinator for Arizona when they played Nebraska here some years ago, and his name having an S on the end of it, and I got to know him. And when they were here, I actually went over and sat with he and his family at that game when they beat San Diego State. I wasn't happy with that, but it was great to connect with some old friends. And I have those in many of these cities. Some places, when I visit them, I've got to look up old friends, the connections that we've made.
And Larry, there's only 8 of us that are paid to do this. There's no way that we could do this without the tremendous support of our Redcoats and all of our volunteers. And you are one of the guys at the top of the list, and we're so appreciative of everything that you've done for San Diego's bowl games for so long.
Well, I've had fun with it. I mean, you keep coming back because it's fun and it's exciting and you like it.
Well, Larry, thanks for joining us. A lot of important football games coming up this weekend as we head into the bowl season. And on behalf of the staff, not only for you, but all of our Redcoats, we want to thank all of our volunteers for everything they do for the San Diego Bowl Game Association. So, Larry, thanks for joining us.
You bet. My pleasure. Bye.
It's funny, Bruce, and one thing about Larry that he has done is that he travels to a lot of games on his own dime.
Oh, yeah, to represent the bowl all over the country, and he's done that. There's a lot of our Redcoats that do that, and I know organizations have very dedicated volunteers, a lot of them do, but I would say that our volunteers are probably the most dedicated I've ever seen.
I agree with you 100%. When we come back, we're going to be talking with ESPN.com's Jake Trotter, talk a little Big 12 football here on Bowl Game Radio on the San Diego Bowl Game Media Network and the mighty 1090.